Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to the third session of the day and the sixth session of the price action trading level 1 course as a part of the I3T3 mega webinar program. So now that we have learned all the 8 different building blocks of price action trading, and we also discussed in the 8th block the 8 different enhancers that will help you in making the right choice with respect to your trading. And finally, we learned about the trading concept called flag limit zone. Intraday players, you cannot wait for flag limit zone on an intraday basis. No, it appears. I'm not telling it don't appear, it doesn't appear, it appears. Intraday trading is all about responding to the situation. Okay, most of the intraday traders I know do not use much of the kind of positional games we play. They always try to may take an entry at an extreme lower time frame where there are excess volatility. More than the concepts in intraday trading, the response to the situation is what makes you unique. So what we will do is we will go deeper into the subject and we will go to charts and start applying one by one all the learnings we would have done. And when I start plotting, you people start start debating with me as to why we did something, and thereby we will try to explore all the practical possibilities of the building blocks that we have already learnt. Okay, friends, quickly go through the disclaimer and I'll take a small pause to drink. Yes, friends, I'm back. So let's get into the live demo and we will try to do some intraday trading. Okay, for that, to create a practical scenario, what I'm going to do is I am taking the futures database now. Okay, friends, I am taking the futures database and I am going back in time. So now I have two options. Which one should we take, Nifty or Bank Nifty? Majority wins. Two Bank Nifty, one Nifty, four Bank Nifty, two Nifty, seven Bank Nifty, three Nifty. Okay, it's all Bank Nifty. Done. Okay, majority it's Bank Nifty. We are going ahead with Bank Nifty. All right. So let's go to Bank Nifty. Okay. So what I am going to do in case of AmiBroker is there is something called as bar replay, friends. Okay. There is something called as bar replay. I am going back in time and resetting the time as Jan 1st 2018. Okay. Yeah, I have passed it. Can you guys make out there is no chart, there is no data anymore in 2018 now? Is it clear, friends? 2018 is ahead of us. I have done a reversal bar replay and blocked all the chart data of 2018. Now I have data only till 2017 December. Okay. Now we are in Jan 1st 2018 and Jan 1st 2018 I am going to analyze the past. So let me go back from the monthly candle. Okay. So friends, now intraday traders are of two kinds. Those, rather I would say three kinds. Those who use some indicator, When price crosses some indicator, they take trade. And the second type is like breakout traders who look for a daily, yesterday high breakout, yesterday's low breakout, weekly high, weekly low breakout, and so on. Okay, all these so-called breakout strategies I have already coded for algos. They will look good with few trades, but as you go over the period of time, their performance drops and equity curve also drops. Somebody who would have traded at least 500 trades would know what I am talking. In a mathematical backtest using algos, most of them failed miserably. If any one of you, okay, I have an open offer to everyone. If any one of you has any indicator based strategy which you feel is amazingly working, I am willing to code that program for free, because I'll also get a strategy to run my algos. Okay. Second, the third concept is price action people who look at particular price action at different levels during the journey of the day. Okay. That's right, Suresh. I am with you. So what we should do is, what does price action traders do in intraday is, you need to have the discipline. Let me tell you, you cannot trade 10 stocks, 20 stocks. All of us can trade. To start with, everyone can trade only 1 or 2 stocks. Okay. And when you start marking, okay, marking is a process. Remember, if you mark, okay, if you mark a monthly zone, it will take few months, at least 6 months, to come back and mark another monthly zone. If you form a weekly zone today, you need to wait at least 6 to 8 weeks to create another weekly zone. So on a daily basis, the only thing that you need to do is to just refresh, move forward in time, and redraw if there is any zone using a 15-minute or a 5-minute or a hourly candle. And that will not take much time. It will hardly take any minutes. But when you do it for the very first time, in order to plot one chart, it will take time. At least half an hour to 1 hour you might have to spend on the chart to create the journey and the future. Okay, this is hard work. There is no shortcut here. If anyone wants to play price action, they have to mark the zones and wait for the levels where you can take trade confidently. Now, so this is a valley. So in the monthly zone, the bank nifty is in an uptrend. Okay, I will go and use a particular nomenclature for everything. Okay, when it comes to resistances, I use for top 3 time frame, I use different colors. In AMI broker, you see multiple greens with yellow, white. There are multiple reds also. I use different colors for defining different price behaviors, because I love using AMI broker. I am not used to any other charting platform else. Now, I know this is one stop. Price has stopped there. Okay, more than that, you can take this as a stop. Can I call this as a break limit zone, friends? I'm hoping if price had come here, it should react. Okay, so there was 2 resistances, that's a major SR, and there was a 2 week reaction, and price has elegantly rallied, and the bull run started from here. For me, this is also a beautiful zone. Okay, not only that, friends, price stopped here. Can you see this small point? I cannot change the color, friends, because once I go to lower time frame, I need more colors. Okay, so please bear with me. We are just in monthly chart. Okay, so it is there. So that was the zone, which means this is the another zone where I could have traded. Okay, that is also a zone, and that is a zone it kissed and bounced again. Okay, this zone is tested. Okay, now this zone is a fresh zone. If price has to come there, I will look for a trade. Okay, now price also kissed this peak, so I will mark that point. Okay, and friends, remember, in a lifetime high, every base candle is a, in a lifetime high, every zone is what zone? Every zone is a fresh zone and it is an authentic zone. Perfect, perfect. See, we are learning things, and that is why the zone also reacted. It reacted once, it reacted twice, it reacted thrice, and the same point it 4 times it has reacted on a monthly level. Friends, can you make out? How many of you can make out? See this. Can you make out now? So first time back, 2 TB, 3 TB, and 4 TB, all TBs have worked. Okay, now, so we are done. Okay, we got our zones. Job is over. Less than 5 minutes, all monthly zones are marked. And friends, let me tell you, for this particular chart, if you want to revisit to drive monthly zone, it will take another 6 months. So every one of you recognize this fact, and don't think zone marking is a painful process. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. Come back to school, try to be the first rank student who write beautiful notes in the class every day and takes a star. These are the ways to take stars from the market itself in the form of money. So none of this hard work will go wasted. Okay, now I am going into weekly zone. Now can you make out, friends? Now how many returns are there? Price has gone up. FTB, 2 TB, 3 TB, 4 TB, 5 TB, 6 TB, and almost 7th TB is coming. Okay, people, whoever is having a database and chart with you, you also have the same database. Feel free to go back. You can try to do it along with me. Okay, friends. Now coming back to weekly, let's minimize. Okay, I don't see any zone here. I don't see any zone here. Okay, is this a point of support? No, it is not. I will change the color to weekly color. So once I come back, look at this. This whole thing is a base. This whole thing. This whole thing is a base. It's because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 bases. If you guys personally ask me, for me, this one, everything is a base only, because they're all narrow. Now there are base candles or narrow range momentum candles. Correct, friends? So these are the practical scenarios you land up in. You don't get classic scenarios. Don't wait for exact RBR, don't DBD. They're all good in books. It is like it is like your class. In the class, teacher gives the simplest examples. In exam, she gives you the most complex problem. It happens, no? So you take all the simple mathematical problems in class. When you go to exam, it's almost all the times it's out of syllabus. This is also more or less that like that only. Okay. So since it's a big zone, let me keep it, nothing wrong. Let me keep it, nothing wrong. Or I'll do one thing, I'll just remove it, because it's all bunch of bases. We don't know if such a big zone in at least bank nifty, it's very big. Okay. So see, look at this, it's almost 900 points monthly zone. Okay, definitely we will not trade such zones, right? But let's understand that price respects those behaviors. Can we take this as a zone, friends? Rally, base rally, because this middle momentum candle is stuck between two bases, so I take it that way. Okay, I formed one scenario there. Okay, for me this is also one zone. Somebody is telling, Ashok, are you looking only for demand zones? Why am I looking only for demand zones? Why am I able to mark only demand? Market is in a bull run. A bull run will keep creating only demand zone. Where will it create supply zones for me? Trend is up. Yes, Satish. Yeah, it will be marked at the high. Okay. There is one observation from Ravindra that monthly chart showing less candles in our future database. Ha ha ha. That is because we gave 2 years database for you. This database is like 8 years database. Sorry, Ravindra. That is true. Friends, you cannot track it on your computers. Focus on my computer, please. Okay, let's interact more. You can do it later on any other database later. Okay. Now, I will also go and put some marks. This is where a weekly candle stopped. Wherever it formed lows, I am just putting some lines. That's it. Wherever I can't mark a zone, I put a line. Friends, is it clear? Wherever there is a chance to mark a zone, I put a zone. Wherever there is no possibility of marking a zone, I just put a line where price form the peaks. What are they? They can be a minor SR, they can be a major SR. Is that clear, buddies? Is that clear? Now let's come to daily. Now look, now this gets interesting. Friends, can I mark this as a good zone? Is it not a rally based drop, friends? Since it is a supply, first time I am seeing a supply, and this is a daily supply, and so daily supply. If I am wrong, please contradict. There are some price action players here who have been doing price action from quite some time. Okay, so if I am wrong, you can tame me. Okay, and remember there was this rally base rally here. It was destroyed because this one big guy, who is this December 18th fellow? Is that by any chance banks recapitalization? No, no, it's not bank recapitalization. It could be, is it Gujarat elections, friends? Yeah, it's Gujarat elections. Yeah, okay. So there was a beautiful base and a lovely rally, but unfortunately that is the day of Gujarat election, so it went for a toss. Okay, so whenever a zone is broken, we'll remove it. Okay, to be honest, you can even keep them, because once sometimes price comes back, you can always look for a trade. So since we will only decide to keep only those untested zones, And there's an excellent statement by Satish, but this zone which got broken is a reaction to the previous zone. This was the zone. And friends, this is our reaction to this zone. How many of you accept? If you want further go back, okay, this is a demand zone. Okay, this could be some supply zone, but still it is not an authentic zone. This is a demand zone now. Okay, okay. So what has happened? Before it was a supply zone. Okay, when price went and fought with that zone and went back, so which ideally means now this is no longer a supply zone, it is a demand zone. It became a flip, it became a zone flip, not just an SR flip but a zone flip. So whenever price comes to that zone, it bounced back. Now, so that is an authentic zone. Now all zones are broken, we are just eliminating them. Okay, we will only keep those zones which are untested and those zones which are not failed. Okay, now so we marked one interesting supply zone there. Okay, so rally base, no, there is there's no zone there. Okay. Mm, so let's remember that price stopped here. Okay, so just price stopped here. Wherever price stopped, I'm just marking, I'm not doing anything else. Okay, so wherever price stopped on the daily candle, I'm just marking them. I should take this one. Okay, now the supply zone is tested once. We got only one supply zone so far, and the price kissed that supply zone and reacted from it. Okay, friends. Now I am going back in time. If you guys recollect, this is one point where price made a massive fall and exactly it recovered from this point. There is no base. However, I will take the midpoint of this moving candle and I will form a zone here like this. I can do that, and the price actually came to that point and bounced up. So this Gujarat elections day came and stopped at that particular level. Okay, so I can take the midpoint of that candle, somewhere here it will be. Okay, anyway, now, all right friends, I guess we are good to go. And beyond that, there's not many good zones, and 22,000 I don't think it will come in our test anymore. Okay, now I'll get into the hourly chart. I'll get into hourly chart. Can I take this as a rally base drop, friends? Okay, okay, that was one zone there. Can you see this price? The price is playing there throughout. For how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. It is not even going up. Why? There is a powerful supply in the daily zone. Okay, now if you go back, is there a good zone? No, it's all, series of base candles. We'll come back. Okay. Now, friends, this is a rally base drop. Okay. And there is a gap here. There is a gap here. So I'm just thinking I should mark this wick to this wick, because this is a point where it elegantly jumped out. I could be wrong. Let's see. Okay. Let's jump out. I'm moving back now in time. You should keep observing. It's like an investigation process. So this is a zone, friends. Is this correct, friends? It's a beautiful rally based drop. Okay. It is an authentic zone. Why? Before that, there is no zone. Okay. So when I move forward in time, that is a zone price has never gone now. Okay. No problem. Okay. I'm going back now. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's minimize. I will go back. I'll bring down the chart. Okay. We did a lot of checks here. Okay. So price is here. It is. Now I'll go into 15-minute candle and I'll mark 15-minute candle. I will go into 5-minute candle to do my trading. Okay, friends. I'll again go from the beginning. Rally, base, drop, base, drop. Okay, I will take this as a zone for me on a 15-minute candle. Okay, how many point is this? 60 points. Okay, 50 points. Price stopped here. Friends, can you see price stops here? Price stopped here. Okay. Okay. Now price again stopped here. I'm just marking whatever I see, whatever I get. Okay. Now all these left side zones are invalid because this one single line has destroyed everything. So we will go back. So I am getting into 5-minute now. Okay. So I'll minimize. Okay. Now I know that in 5 minutes I have to couple of strong stoppage points. There is a zone on the upside and I'll just play now. Let the price go. Okay. And thank you. There is one beautiful zone here. With a strong fall. Okay. This will be white color. How much is this zone? It's no. It is 17 points. Okay. Now let's move on. Thanks, Satish. Now let's see where price will travel. Should we use 5 at a time? Yeah, why not? Hey, wait. What did price do? Price massively fell down now. Price massively fell down, and look at the momentum there. There has to be some significant supply, right? Price also stopped here once. So keep watching where all price stops. And look at this point, friends. A lovely flag limit has emerged here. Can you make out this? Okay. What is the low here? The low is 25,492. The high is 25,500. Okay. 24,492. This was high is 25,491.9. Haha. With just 1 point, we missed a beautiful flag limit. Can you make out, guys? Any comments? A 10-point stop loss. It could have been a fantastic fall. How many of you understand this flag limit zone? Okay. Okay, let's move on. So now what has happened? Price has massively fallen here, and it did something. It rallied up, it came down, it went up, and again further dropped. Okay. Now there are two things. I will mark this zone. Drop, base, 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 drop, which is this zone. Okay. This particular zone, I can take the top as reference. Okay. So I can use the 1 minute to fill. Second, in simple words, price formed a base, broke the high, went above, and can I call this an FTR? It can be an FTR, but when it didn't close below, that is the only problem. So I can't call it as an FTR. Okay, anyway, so that is one zone. Second thing is, this is a strong momentum zone, right, friends? This is there is a huge gap up and then fall. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will try to trade this zone now with this one. Am I wrong in doing this? Now what happened? We found a beautiful break limit zone. Price came to that break limit zone exactly with 1 point it escaped. See, this is the low. What is the low here? 25,500.1 is the Bank Nifty low. Okay. Now this is the zone where this, how much is this high? The high is 25,491.9. 491.9, which is 492. The low of this candle is 25,492. How many of you are getting it? What I'm talking? Look at this one. Okay, I'll mark it here. Wait. 25,000 low is, I'm sorry, high is 25,491.9 of this candle. Then if I come back to this candle low, which is a part of my zone, what is that? It is 25,492. So I missed the trade by just one bloody point. Generally this problem happens most of the time. That's why what we generally do is we keep many times in most of the price action trade, if the zone is at buy is at 183.1, I will take 183 or 182.9, something like that. You know, that 10% cushion we give, because sometimes price behaves at the pip level. Okay, now what has happened? Let's think logically. Now there was a SR and there was a break limit zone. Price came down and it reacted. And let's forget it. Let's forget that we missed the trade. Don't worry. But at least your analysis was perfect. Now what has happened? Look at the reversal. Look at the FTB of Bank Nifty. Strong momentum, strong momentum. And again there was a reversal. Again strong momentum. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll continue to trade that. Okay. I am going to trade that zone. If again the price comes there and there is one zone on the upper side where it can bounce. And now remember there was one line which we marked at the bottom. What are the line? The lines were all daily, weekly, monthly highs and lows. So all intraday traders remember, that is why I was telling you, you should have a nomenclature. Which color is that? Okay. When price so let's proceed where let's see what Bank Nifty does now. It came, kiss the next zone, which is this zone, 60 points, this zone, and it bounced up. I guess this zone is nothing but the yellow, right? So this is the, I guess it's an hourly zone if I'm not wrong. So it gave a 1:2 reward. Can you guys make out? I got an entry here now in this zone. Did I get a 1:3 risk reward? 14-point risk. 42 points I need. 42. Exactly, it gave 42 and went up. Friends, are you with me now? Anybody? Can everyone give me a check? I hope post lunch people are not sleeping. Okay? Friends, I am notorious. I can cheat you also. Be careful. Okay? What happened? Let me come back. There was a price location where price stopped. There was a location where price stopped. That was this. And then when I came forward, I could see it broke phenomenally well. Okay. And this is which scenario of the flag limit? Flag limit 1, 2, 3. Which flag limit is this? Yes, flag limit 2. We marked the flag limit 2. We plotted the zone. Price came up and we had a stop loss of very just 10 points. What is 10 points in today's lot says? 200 rupees, right? Correct. Bank Nifty just 200 rupees stop loss. 20.20 is the lot says now. Then what happened? Price elegantly came up. The very next day it was a gap up and price exactly came near the zone and it bounced from there. And since the zone is so nice, that is nothing but FTB. And then the reaction was very steep, two strong momentum candles and then a reaction and again further down and again reaction and again further down. So it continuously rallied downwards. So what does it mean FTB is very strong, which means there is lot of energy at that zone. So I am looking forward to trade 2TB also. To TB also. Okay, my friends, now I'm going back. Okay, and then when I come back, price came and kissed that zone and gave a reaction. This zone had 14 points risk, 13.9 which is 14. That reward was 42 points. It gave me that reward and it tested that new zone. I mean it's not 2TB. Look at 3TB has also happened. That zone is not broken, which means that zone is good zone. Okay, now even if by any chance you're already in the trade, your stop loss was not it, you have got 1:3 now. There is nothing to worry. All right friends, and let's move on. Something happened. I am sorry. I did a mistake by redoing everything. Shucks. Okay. Go, 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 go. Friends, I'm just redoing it once again. Huh. Okay. No, not redoing. It's here. Okay. Now, price slowly moved down and down and down. And finally, it has broken this zone. Correct, friends? It has broken. Why? There was an FTB, 2TB, 3TB. Naturally, 4TB, it has to break. Somewhere or the other, it has to break. Okay. The pending orders have died. Meanwhile, I found an interesting rally here. Okay, an interesting rally here. So let's observe this. Okay, momentum, 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 momentum. Continuously four momentum with a small chotu zone here. Drop base rally. Okay, this is not a see. The power pattern one is a price action, actual price action. This zone playing is something which you should play on an intraday. That is your inherent intelligence. Okay, there is no rocket science to how to play intraday systems. So friends, recognize that fact. Okay, now I will do one thing. If I mark this zone where price reacted, it's 8 points. Okay, but one problem I have, price stopped here, price stopped here, price stopped here. Okay, so I have this problem. I don't know where this price stops. So what I will take, I'll take the lowest price stopping point and put the mark to base to the proximal line and park a zone. And this zone has a risk of 20 points. It's certainly not an authentic zone. It is certainly not an authentic zone. It is a reaction to the previous zone. Okay, let me clear. Okay, but I found that zone has good momentum, so we will continue. Okay, let's see what happens. Great. Now this is a resistance, friends. Okay, this is a resistance. Okay, and I want to take this resistance point to this particular gap. It's a beautiful gap. How many points? 18 points. 400 rupees risk. Let's see what it does. It kissed the zone. How much is the risk? 18, 19 points. 19 twos are 38, 19 threes are 57. Has to be the target. 53, 58, 57. So target is somewhere here. Let's see if it goes and touches there. Okay. Now I've already entered this trade. Let's see. Wow. My target is it. There is a beautiful question. There is a beautiful question. The question is, Ashok, you marked it wrong. You should have marked wick to wick. Why did you take the stop? The reason I took that point is because I'll explain you. Oh, I escaped the stop loss, is it? Okay, okay, that's interesting. Okay, now this is the actual technical zone. Okay, but where is the stoppage? Price stopped here, no? Price stop here, no? Now when the price comes back, see what happens is, let me go deeper. Okay, let's go deeper and analyze what exactly happened at a lower time frame. This is a fantastic example. Let me clear all the questions now. If this, let's try to understand. Even I don't know what is there inside. So we wanted to play a break limit zone, friends. Okay, all that I did is I just marked. I'll take a different color now because these more colors are disturbing. For example, I'll take white. Okay, I'll take white color. Friends, this was a stop. That was a clear resistance point. That was a minor SR. Price zoomed above it. According to the basic principles of zone marking, according to flag limit 3, this is the zone. Okay, this is the zone. But I took this as the zone. Why? Because in our example, most of the times the SR line used to pass through the zone. Friends, do you remember most of the times the SR line used to pass through the zone, but here it didn't pass through the zone. So I took the SR line also for safety, and accidentally it protected me, and that fake out didn't trouble, and it gave my target. Now let's go deep intraday and see what happens on a lower time frame. Which is this date? This date is what's the time? This is 4th Jan 2018. Oh, that's a gap up. Okay, so this date is what? 5th Jan 2018. Okay, done. So intraday, so I will go to a 2-minute chart. There's no 2-minute chart. Let's say 3-minute chart. Okay. Now, can you, friends, on a lower time frame, can you make out that there is the minor SR in a 5-minute candle became a major SR in a 3-minute candle? Can you guys give me a check if you can understand this? This is interesting. We marked a minor SR and we found a particular zone. Now, before marking this, before marking the stop loss point, I took the support also. I told you, right, friends, make a rule very clearly. Okay, I reiterate this rule. Don't get confused again. My point is simple. If the SR line passes through the zone, my wick to wick I will take. If by any chance the zone is away, I will also take the SR point and this one. This is a unique learning for today with this example. Okay, friends. Satish, is that clear, Satish? And we discovered a new rule now. And it is not there in the notes that we have put. Okay. I will go to 5 minutes again. All I am telling is, friends, there was a single SR. Yes or no? Is this a single SR, my friends? It is a single SR where price stopped. And that price point was broken. Now, I just want to go lower time frame to see what happened. The moment I go, that single SR fellow has become a major SR. The minor SR turns out to be a major SR. Is it clear? Anybody having doubt that a minor SR in a higher time frame became a major SR in a lower time frame? Okay, now I'll go to much lower and go to 1-minute candle, 5th Jan 2018. So I want to come to 5th Jan 2018. 5th Jan 2018 is here. Yeah, this guy is here. Now the best story unfolds. The beauty is this, friends. This is the SR line. When you go deeper into the lower time frame, there was an SR line. It is a major SR because there were two highs being made. And once I come back, it is exactly passing through the base candle. And after that my SR, only the base candle is formed. Can you see this? I'm removing this base now. Where is the base candle? The base candle is above it. So what I am doing, I am going back. I'm taking that zone along with the base candle as stop loss. That is what I did. In fact, technically I didn't come inside, I just took it. I just took that base. Why? I know there will be some price action below. Friends, are you guys convinced? It's a rally based rally. Perfect. And it worked for me. Okay. Shall we move on? I will spend another 15 minutes on this concept and we will slowly go deeper. Okay. So that zone reacted very well. So let's continue the game. So now it broke the zone also. So friends, one more interesting observation. This is an SR. This is also a break limit zone. If price comes here, I am going to trade this. Any argument, friends? I said rally based rally because on 3-minute candle it was a rally based rally. Friends, this break limit zone is valid. Audience attention rate 95%, not bad. In fact, you know, if somebody is sleeping, I will come to know, because this GoToWebinar is an interesting software. It tells how many of you are attentive, and it is telling 98%. Now suddenly it become 100%. I'm not joking, I'm serious. I can see it here. Okay. All right. Now, so now this is a new zone, friends. This break limit zone is clear. I will show it. I will show it. I'll take a screenshot of that and show it. Okay. It clearly tells based on your mouse movement and based on your observation. Okay. Now, one more thing happened. There was one resistance here. Okay. One point where price had stopped. Price again pulled back and went from there. So as of now, if price comes to this point, I'll take this trade. It is a 15-point risk. Okay. Okay. Now let's see if there is a stop in. There is no stop in between. Okay. Now price can come and do something here also. Okay. Close to close. It can do some nonsense here. I don't know. It's 40 point. I do not want to play there. I'll keep quiet. Okay. I don't want to play that game. I will rather wait here in the white zone, and that is a very clear flag limit zone. Let's continue the game. Okay. So what did price do? The price came, tested this particular line again, reacted back, and next time it has to break it. Okay, it has already broken. Okay. So let's see if it comes further down to our place. Okay. Now this is a beautiful gap down. Friends, can you see this is a very beautiful gap down? How many points back down from the peak? It gapped down and it further went all the way to this point. How many points of downward side? 100 points it rallied. Now let me take a small betting here. Okay. I'm just taking a very small betting. Okay. It is just for stunt. Okay. This is my stunt now. No theory, nothing. I just want to play at this wick level above the zone. I am hoping that this price can come and react from this point. Okay. I don't know, but I'm just playing it. If it flops, that's fine. Okay. The price has come. The broken the break limit zone now. Okay. Now The moment it break the break limit zone, that break limit zone itself can act as a resistance now. Okay, so the break limit zone was broken. It was broken below elegantly, and price retraced. It gave 1, it gave 2, it gave 3, and fourth time it broke the zone. Clear, friends? And remember that break limit zone, whatever we played, is just a minor SR break limit zone. Okay, now so we keep going. There's no good zones which can support us. So this is a zone of support resistance. Okay, and that passes through the zone, and I guess this can be a good break limit zone now for further trades to happen. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, so it's how many points? 13 points risk. I need 13 threes or 39. I got 50 points. Okay, it's almost 1:4. Is it clear, friends? Price gave a reaction there. Okay, and then it bounced. Okay, so not bad. We took almost 4 trades, out of which 3 worked. 75% accuracy, blockbuster accuracy. Okay, friends, remember this fact: when you start trading, you might have continuously 5 winners, 5 losers. It makes no difference. Just because a bad cricketer hits 3 fours in a over doesn't make him a legend. Just because a legend goes out for a duck 3-match non-stop, that doesn't make him a bad player. At the end of the day, trade is always a probability. The day a trader realizes the fact that irrespective of whatever he does, the next day's attempt is a probability of 50-50%, he is a true trader. Every trader should act like a mathematician, preferably a statistician. Okay, wish you mark the trades on charts. Okay, this is chart. Gautam, what else is this? I'm not getting it, sir. Okay, now let's do this. And there was one request, one information from Ajay Agarwal. Can you include GAN level as well? Why not? We are looking at multiple levels we took trades, right? Go and check what that number is, 25,645. Go back and check. Put the number in our GAN square of 9, static square of 9. Check where this number come. Is that a point of vibration? Friends, do you get it? This is where you need to bring those things. Go back. Go and refresh your GAN teachings. So Rangaji says it is a very short time frame and lot of movement, and it will be little difficult. Go at a higher time frame. I should keep telling that. See, understand this point. See, friends, if whenever I mark a zone, if price is above the, whenever I mark a zone, whenever price is above the zone, I am looking for long. Whenever the price is below the zone, I am waiting at the zone, which means I am looking for short. Gautam sir, is that clear? I was looking for here. See what happened in this case. There was a flag limit. I'll repeat it once more. I'll repeat it once more. The story is very simple. There was a stoppage here, price stopped here and came down. Okay. And when the price came down, it finally bounced up. I see a zone here and I marked that zone till the upper point and I extended zone to the end. Now what is the point? The zone is the upside is my entry point. This is my proximal line. I don't tell these things because this is understood. This is my proximal line. This is my distal line. This is my entry. This is my stop loss. Since the price is above the zone, if price goes up, comes back, I take a retracement trade. What does this mean? It is a long trade. Sir, is that clear, sir? Okay friends, when you can do that. So what you should do, the best thing, you can play at any level. Okay, but you can play at any level. The best thing is go to multiple levels and mark everything. Go and form, see, if there is a flip on a 3-5 minute time frame, there can be a flip on 15 minutes, there can be a flip on one hour. Go back and mark all those zones and come back. When you go and suppose, let's say you are taking a long because you found a 15 minutes flag limit. A 15-minute flag limit, you might be long, but that 15-minute flag limit fellow might going and hitting a 1 hour supply flag limit, which is a supply zone. Okay, so every trade is like this. Every trade is a retracement trade. I obviously don't mention every time that okay, here is entry, here is stop loss. By default it is understood. The moment I put a rectangle, if I am going long, the upside is the entry, the downside is a stop loss. If I moment putting a rectangle where when price is downsides, if price is here, then if this is how I look for trade. This is the entry, this is the stop loss, and that trade will be a short trade. Anyway, now we'll go little slower now. We'll go little slower. Okay. Now let's come here. Now let's say here. Price stopped here. Price stopped here. Okay. And there is a gap. Okay. So now what I will do, I will take this as the base. Okay. Till this point, if preferably I'll also cover the wick of this particular leg also, because I am doubting that it might even come there, and it keeps changing, friends. Okay. Okay, this again 20 point stop loss. 20 point is what? 20 into 20 lots, 20 200, so 400 rupees trade. Okay, risk is 400. So what we'll do is we'll move on. Okay friends, now see here, it has come to my upward zone. Is it clear, friends? Now this gets interesting. Look at this. This was a zone where I was waiting to take a shot. How many of you get this? I had marked this zone long ago. Is this correct, friends? I will do one thing. To reconfirm you, I will take a red line and put it here. This is a zone I had marked long ago. This fellow. Any other color which can highlight it? Is this guy? Ah, super. Now I'm coming forward. See what happened. It kissed that zone and came out. I shorted there. So theoretically, I shorted here. I again go along here because this is one more zone. If it goes this to comes back to this zone, I'll square off the trade. My trade is over. Can anybody argue with me where this zone come from? I had marked it long ago. This is where advanced zone marking helps. When price came to particular point of actions, friends, you can trade. Anybody having any question? If anybody is doubting this trade from my side. When price broke this one, and now I have marked this also now. Okay. I have marked this also. What did I do? I took this zone. Okay, why did this color change? This is the color. No, yeah. White. Friends, this was a point of stoppage and the price broke and went up. So what I did, I took the top of that and the bottom of the wick as a trade point. Okay. Now look at it. Did price kiss this? What is the high of this? 25706.9. What is the low of here? It is. Okay, I'm just reading, you will not come to know. Here is the high of this candle. Now, where is the high of, what is the low of this candle? 25706.9. This one, low of 25710.7. 6.9. So 706, 707 to 710. 4 points difference. 4 points difference. Okay, it has not come to that zone yet, but this short has worked for me. What is this short? This short I had marked long ago in the past. When price come to that zone, I took the trade and it retraced. My target is this zone. Okay, but anyway, 1:3 I have already achieved here. Let me tell you this. Look at this. What is the zone width? 12 points. 12 threes are 36. Everywhere I'm looking only 1:3. I don't want more. I guess it is. It would have aram se come. Yeah, 31. Yeah, 40 is come. More than 40 it has traveled. Yogesh, which retracement you are talking? This one. I am friends. I am talking about this rectangular zone. I am talking about this zone which I had marked long ago on was 10th of Jan. This zone I marked. You know why I marked this zone? If you all recollect, I told everyone, friends, this looks an interesting zone because of this rally. How many of you remember I took like this and told, oh my god, 100 points movement it has happened, 100 plus. Okay, and this one is a major resistance. That's why I marked that in blue. Okay, that is not the point. This zone is important. Forget this line. The blue line is I purposefully put to show you that this this is nothing but that point. Forget that blue line. The blue line is insignificant. Exactly, the stunt zone. Exactly. Shrikant got it. I called it the stunt zone. Perfect. Yes, now I remember. I call it the stunt zone. Okay, the stunt zone worked now. Now let me go ahead. Okay, now see this. Now see this. Now, whenever a flag limit zone is broken, whenever a flag limit zone is broken, what will happen, friends? Here price came down, broke the flag limit, came inside flag limit zone and it retraced. Is it clear, friends? Do you guys understand what happened here? The price, I marked this zone. Why we mark this zone? We know there is a resistance here. Okay, let me erase everything. Okay. There was a resistance here, friends. Okay, and there was a coinciding wick. So what I did, I just joined them and marked this zone. And if you want, I'll change the color of the zone also, so that you everyone know what I'm talking. Now price came, it almost kissed here. It didn't touch, didn't come inside the zone, but it kissed here and went up. This guy. It didn't work. Then price broke the zone. But after it broke the zone, it retraced back into the zone and gave an amazing reaction. So what kind of a trade is this? It is a short trade. Before I was waiting here for entry, this was my stop loss and this was a long trade. Then what happened? My long trade got failed. Then when price broke that zone, automatically it becomes an SR flip. This is a short drone. This is a stop loss zone and target is 1:3. And I shorted here, I got a reward. Anybody having any argument, critique, comments, confusions? If nobody is having arguments and confusion, then we are doing a wonderful job. How can you short it? There is no retracement. There is no retracement. So the price has broken. See, ultimately the long failed. Yes, exactly. The long failed. The long trade failed for us. We lost money in long. The long hit stop loss and the price broke that zone. What is that zone? Now remember this point. Now who is capturing? Okay, who is capturing? Okay, now white zone is also broken. Can I look for a short trade? Yes. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it comes back. No. The long trade has failed. The long trade has failed. Okay, the long trade has failed. Okay, now remember this point. There are two key points here. Okay, I'll explain you in simple words. Here what happens, price went out, it came an FTB, went down and a 2TB and bounced up. Okay, now after that, sorry, I did a mistake. After that, in this case, okay, in this zone's case, understand this simple thing. If, okay, I'll reframe two rules now. Rule number one, if a zone works, we will never take a reversal trade. If FTB is correct and FTB gives us a profitable trade, we will not take reaction trades, which means reversal trades, the flip trades. But here in this case, the FTB failed. What was the plan? The plan was, there was a zone. Okay, we marked a zone because of that gap up scenario and we thought that is very strong fort. But what happened, it elegantly came in first wall. It didn't even, it didn't even fight there. The very first time it come, it broke it, which means we thought the bulls are very strong. The bulls are not strong. If the first time it has come and broken, that means bears are strong. So the retracement, immediate retracement, we took a trade. So these are ways just to recover the loss. Okay, don't confuse too much, nor don't always think that we need to take. It's nothing like that. Fine, we took a stop loss, don't worry, let's move on. We took a stop loss, no worries. We are talking about 30-40% win rate. We are not talking about 90% win rate for us to cry. Let 50% trades go for a loss out of 50. What big deal? Don't worry about the losses. And don't think every time we have to win. We will never win. We have psychologically decided, but even if we win 3 times out of 10, we are a winner. What more we want? Okay, throw out the thought process from mind. Great traders, they don't have an accuracy of more than 30-40%. The world famous Jesse Livermore had all time win rate of just 43%. Exactly, we already had 3 positive trades. Okay, don't even worry. Let even out of 4 we got 2 trades positive, we were 50%. Out of 4 trades, even 1 trade winner, we are break even. So out of 4 trades, how many we won? We won more than 3, no? Friends, how many we won? I guess 3 or how many trades? 4 or 5 trades? We won 4 out of 5. And I am telling you, I just want 2 out of 5, which is 40% win rate. Not even 2, 1.5 out of 5. Still, I will be in the game. Now, let us do this. Now, the price has gone into these supply zones. These are the zones where we don't trade. Okay, these are all the dangerous zones we don't trade. So what we will do now, what happened? Okay, let me clear everything. Okay, let me clear everything and keep the page clean. Okay, now let me say price stopped here. Is this a beautiful zone, friends? Price stopped here, right? Is it a major SR? 2 times it stopped. Can you guys see? Feel free to critique, comment. Give me a check. Okay, and exactly at that point break even happened. Okay, and a very good momentum candle. So I will put a plot here. I will see if I can capture this fellow, if I can make a trade here. 22 is the stop loss. Okay, so roughly 20 points. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this fellow come and helps me in this journey. This is a gap. Friends, I'll do one more stunt here. Stunt number 2. I want 20 points exactly at the peak. 10 points above is stop loss, 10 points below is my entry. Okay, oh, what happened to that fellow? It's too far, is it? Oh, it's here. Here is. Okay, okay, fine. Let's see. I want to play both the zones. So what is happening here? It's a rally base rally. It is a reaction to that zone. Okay, I don't mind playing this week to week. Okay, 10 points risk. Let's see. Chalega. Okay, the zone is broken. Okay, the stunt has failed. Okay, the stunt is over. Now I will put a point. This was a point of resistance. Is that a SR now? So I promise that I don't do stunts. Okay, now this is the zone. Is that a zone? Yes, it is a zone. We can't do anything. We need to wait. Now this is where the price stopped. Coming here, and according to the theory of break limit, ideally you have to take this one because they're all bases. Ideally you should not play. It's almost 70 points. I don't want to play that. I want to take a lesser risk. Preferably I'll trade this. I'll only trade these two candles. I'm hoping if it comes there. Actually, this is a bad FTR, friends. Okay. Let's see. According to me, it should. So look at this bugger. He worked it. He just kissed that particular zone. He went up, and he has done it 2 times. Huh? Very funny. Okay. So we don't take such a trade. Okay. Let's wait. And it will probably break because there are multiple bases, and already it has reacted twice. Now let me minimize this. This is where price stopped, and price is reacting. Let's see. Price stopped here also. That is also a bad way. Rally base drop, rally base drop, rally base drop, and then rally. No, there's no proper structure there. No, I didn't mark the zones because I'm just waiting for the right time to take a trade. When trade is there, I'll form the zone. See, I guess this was an FTB. Even this gave reaction. Only thing is this was your zone. Okay. But it gave reaction, but it gave a fake out. It gave a false fake out. A small fake out here. Can you see this, friends? It gave a small fake out. And these kind of problems, majority of the times, okay, majority of the times, this kind of fake out will come only because of zone over the zone. See here. Okay. That is the whole reason why I wanted to show this to you. Okay. And remember, you are looking at Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is horribly volatile, and it is the most volatile stock. Okay. Whenever Bank Nifty gives very clear, very beautiful limits, zones, proper momentum. See, we have not applied anything. We deviated from everything. I did one stunt also. Two stunts I did. One stunt worked, one stunt failed. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to check all the 8 parameters and the 8 enhancers step by step. We need to religiously go. In case of stocks, It works very well. Why? Because Bank Nifty is an index. You will not get fast momentum. Stocks will move 5%, 10%, but index will not move that much. 1% itself is a big move in case of an index. Okay, so the bottom line is, friends, all that you need to do is clearly, okay, all of you should mark the zones properly, keep things ready, and when trade comes you can aram se take it. Okay, that is how intraday game is. But I personally believe, trying to play intraday game in a long run is not a great idea, because see, we have left very high profile jobs, and to make a sizable work or make any significant impact in the markets, so with all the risk and with all the pain that we take, definitely we need to earn a lot more than our high profile salaries. If that we want that salaries, definitely intraday will not help us. It has to be positional trading always, always. And me, I prefer positional trading because I can happily mark all of them, put it in a robo and leave it, and the remaining 6 hours I can happily go and do more analysis. That is my philosophy, and I'm not telling people to follow my philosophy. It's you as individuals can take care of your own rule book and method. Okay, and finally wealth building will happen with investment only. And that there is a proverb which says money is always made in investing, but the money for investing is always made in trading. Okay, and that trading need not be an intraday trading, it can be a positional trading also. Okay, so when the win rate of flag all these power patterns on a higher time frame will be high. Okay, friends, remember that point. Okay, if in an intraday out of 5, out of 3 has 1, which is 60% win rate. Okay, on a higher time frame, be it hourly, daily, they can do wonders. They can do wonders. Can you do Bank Nifty on a higher time frame? Okay, let's try. So this is a zone. This is a point where price stopped, and this was the zone. Okay, so the flag limit worked with a very small, very small fake. What is the low here? 25,25561. What is the low here? 25550. Just 10 points. Okay, so this also more or less worked. Only thing is there's a 10-point jerk. So mm, this is a resistance. Price capped up, and okay, rally, base rally. So technically this is the zone. Okay, this is the zone. So price rallied again, came down, it didn't come closer, it went up, it gave a reaction, again it came inside, it gave a reaction, and finally it broke. And this is that bad day. I guess this is Gujarat election day. No, this could be Brexit. Yeah. Okay, so like this. Okay, so friends, what you can do is all of you go back home. Go, if you don't find anything on a daily what can I say, platform, go ahead, on a lower time frame. Okay, go ahead and do it on a lower time frame. Okay, so the next point is, friends, the whole purpose of showing intraday to every one of you is that, you know, intraday is lot of work. Okay, you need to mark lot of zones, lot of stuffs, whereas in positional trading we don't have that much of pain. Okay, my theory is very simple. I want to take roughly 10 trades a month, which is about 120 trades a year, roughly 100 to 120 trades, and I want a 50% win rate with 1 is to 3. That itself will almost double my money every year. Even with a 30% win rate, if I take one trade per day, just one trade per day, I'm able to achieve 40%. Yeah, so that's quite a sum of money in the long run. I'll share a video of YouTube video of Rakesh Damani which said, take your portfolio from 10 lakhs to 100 crores in 30 years. So that is 1000 times. Okay, that is as good as my mission of 25 years, 25 percent, 250 times. So that nothing but 30 years, 25%, 1000 times. So he was talking about a CAGR of 25% only. Okay, even a 25% return every year can take your money from 10 lakhs to almost 100 crores. So the power of compounding comes into play. So the only problem is we want more money. You know, we are greedy. We are not willing to do the hard work. Okay, we want a lot of money in a very short period of time. So that's where that kind of attitude only feeds the liquidity of all the uh, institution investors. That's how retailers feed the uh, people. And liquidity is always fed by innocent retailers. And don't ever think there'll be retailers coming in going. Market doesn't care. Bunch of guys keep going, and it's like a continuous flow of water. The fresh water keeps coming in. Lot of new traders keep coming in. They burn their fingers. They disappear. Again, a bunch of guys come. And the old guy says, hey, no, I have done it, man, come on, you don't do it. He'll say, chalega, you don't know how to do, I will try and do it for you. And he'll also come in and he will also do the same mistake again and he'll disappear. This place is only for those who follow rules, and this place is only for those who follow the guidelines, and it's only place people who respect risk, position sizing, and money management. Beyond these three things, there is nothing in market. No strategy, no concept, no technology, no holy grail. Okay, that is the bottom line of all stock markets. That is why a lot of criticism I get in the trading community. Whenever I critique about some method, you know, people say, "Are you? Do you think you're a big trader?" I said, "No, I'm not. Just because I blame you doesn't mean me. I'm a great guy. Are we blame Kohli when he doesn't play cricket? We blame Modi when the government doesn't perform. Are we bigger than them? Because we are Indians. We would love to give opinion about anything and everything. Okay." So let's practice more, and I'm sure this 1000 chart project will set the ball rolling. I will set the guidelines for that also, and all the students of I323 would be sure. All you guys should get the answers. And let's see. This is the plan. Where will we go? How do we drain out? I have no idea, but definitely we are willing to work on that project, and that project will definitely give a new perspective to our activity. Okay, friends. So I hope all of you experienced a bit of practical trading. Okay, to be honest, whatever I did only for to make you guys happy. Okay, that intraday trading I never do. Friends, I don't enjoy it. That is not my cup of tea. Okay. And there's a question from Mr. Arvind Ashok. Why are you always limiting to 1 is to 3? See, Arvind, the point is what happens. The frustration of losing an already seen profit is always high. So generally we should have that mindset. I want 1 is to 3. If it's come, I'm done. Let it go to the skies later. That kind of rule and methodology will keep giving you, because you're betting 1 rupee to get 3 rupees. And we are already telling, if you even if you lose 75 bets, only 25 bets will keep you break even, and 30 bets will give you money. Okay, so we have already learned the flag limit. Friends, go ahead I will try to assign the alphabets for every one of you, to which all the charts you can focus on. Every one of you try 10 charts in the language, in the script that has been assigned to you, and in those 10 charts publish the best chart and also the worst chart, and at the bottom you must explain why it is. Okay, this is the point of this. If you just plot a chart, it's of no use, friends. I'm telling, you need to describe it. You need to describe, you need to mark it clearly. See, I used to mark it very properly, no, I used to clearly tell this is an SR line. Okay, here is the one. Okay, price guns comes back, and so this has worked because put a story there. If it has failed, the second chart, take the worst chart and also put a story and explain why it failed and why you should not take such trades. That should be the two methods. Okay, friends, do two exercise. Do mark 10 charts or even 5 charts, your choice. Post only the best chart and the worst chart and explain both. And I'll give you a PPT template to every one of you. Okay, you can also post in the document. With that you can do, or we can put it in a folder also. I'll create an exclusive folder for everyone, all of us can post it. Okay, and I'll also put the I3T3 ID numbers. Everyone have an ID, so that that number would remain for you rest of the time. So whenever you want any reference in future, that is ID for you. Even in the long run, if suppose your access is not available, you should just say this is my number, so it's easy for us to track it. Okay, it will be updated in our CRM database. All right, friends, so I hope all of you enjoyed the show today. I know it was not that easy compared to yesterday. Yesterday we were all building blocks. Today it's the crux of the strategy. And if you have any comments, let me know. If there's any additional questions, I am more than happy to answer. If you guys have no questions, okay, we will wind up. On the last day, last session in MTF at 1:39 time, you had mentioned some percentage issues related to different zones of different time zones. If you explain this again, it will be helpful. Percentage issues. Percentage issues. Sanjeev, I don't understand the question. I will look at that video once so that I understand the context. So Mallappan says, can you go through the positional trading opportunity in Bank Nifty, which can be weekly or bi-weekly positional trade? Okay. Yeah, Mallappan, we can look at it. Now, in fact, I have stopped trading. I have all my position tradings have been stopped because I am focusing full on I3T3 every week. On 5 days, I have to prepare the slides. Will you be teaching Richard Wyckoff setup? Manish Sane. Sir, your break limit zone is also Richard Wyckoff only. What did we do? Rally, base, rally. Markup, accumulation, markup. Markup, accumulation, markdown. It is also Richard Wyckoff only, sir. How to hedge positional future stock? Okay, the way I hedge is simple. Friends, there are two ways I play my game. Number one, if I have conviction on the zone, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. The moment it comes and hit the point, where the moment I take a long, I'll write a call. Okay, for people who don't understand options, ignore, no problem. I go long futures, Girish Gupta ji, and I immediately write a call. Okay, if my position is working, I will cut off that future. I mean, cut off the call option. If my trade is wrong, okay, I don't care. I'm happy because every 10 5 1%, 2%, 5% down, I will make money in my call or writing of the call option. Okay, and I will carry out the losses in my long, because eventually it has to bounce back. But in some stocks, I will never do the stunts. For example, your DHFL, Infibeam kind of stock, there is no point. Okay, that is one way of hedging. I sell at the money. OTM selling is no point. See, ultimately, ultimately if it's a stock with extreme volatility, okay, with a lot of ups and down stock, you can happily exit somewhere in between. But people should always stick to one process. Okay, in the beginning of the month, it is worth writing out of the money calls. In the middle of the month, it should be at the money. And as you progress towards the end of the month, don't go to out of the money calls. Only stick to in the money calls. In case of low volatility, writing calls are advisable. How can you write calls? Your premiums would be low, right? You'll get peanuts. There are some interesting option stuffs coming up in the Bank Nifty expiry program. We can talk about it. Okay. And see, friends, let's not worry too much about hedging. Why are you worried about hedging? Focus on position sizing, risk and money management. You don't require hedging. Let the trade fail. No problem. We have already accepted minimum 50% of the trades will fail. Then where is the issue? No, no. One or two lot for Dentra neutral. No, they're all theoretically perfect, practically infeasible. So we are done with this intraday story, Yogesh. Okay. Intraday story, friends, start from monthly, keep going, marking everything until see today I marked all the way from monthly to intraday, 15-minute candle, marked all the zones, and then look for reaction at these zones you marked, and also simultaneously as the time progresses, you can start looking for your power pattern. And today we only learned one power pattern. Tomorrow we will learn next week we'll learn FTR, Quasimodo, and many other interesting patterns. Okay, please keep guessing. We will come back, and I'll come back with a much more powerful program next week. I'll do everything possible in my scope to make it a robust and a very simplified story, because some of them are really complex stuffs to simplify. I am struggling to prepare PPTs. That's my big problem, because for every slide I need to do a lot of animations. If I just put it on the screen, I cannot narrate the story. Okay, I clearly described everyone that for intraday there is nothing like stock selection. Price action traders don't do any stock selection. They stick to 10 stocks. They will marry the stocks for the rest of their life. Everyone start with one stock, two stock. Try to simultaneously watching it, because see, now we were doing one stock in real time. When markets are running, you can't do. So you can do one stock now. Start with one stock. Once you get good win rates, add the second. Once you're able to manage two stocks, add the third, and so on. So max 5 to 10 would be good. And all the platforms have automatic what can I say, the alerts to say, hey, the price has come to your supply zone, hey, the price has come to your break limit zone, and so on. Not that you need to always keep the charts. Okay. And positional guys, don't worry, you can really pick up some really interesting points to enter. Positional is always comfortable. And remember this point, friends, positional trade guys have a very good edge for a much higher risk reward, because once you go deeper, you will get much lesser stop loss. Something like this. Let's say, for example, in Bank Nifty, let's say I'll take some small scenario to give you a perspective to everyone. Okay, so everyone agree this is a zone, gap down, base, and a rally, and this is a monthly zone. Okay, Trade Tiger also provides alerts. Now I'll directly go into a weekly zone. Once I go into a weekly zone, I know that this zone I can make a much smaller zone. What happened to that guy? Yeah, here it is. Okay, I'm sorry, I did a mistake. Okay, this was not monthly. Okay, friends, let's do this. I'll go down. Okay, any other stock? So I want a quick zone to show something. Okay, let's take this example, friends, just to show the example. This is not a great zone, okay, because this is not a bearish momentum candle, but that's okay. We are taking this as a zone for now, just to showcase that when you go to lower time frames, you can always reduce your risk. Okay, once I go to weekly zone, okay, when you come here, the number of candles are small. Okay, now if I take the body to wick marking, okay, I can bring down slowly. Okay, even they are all bases, 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 bases. There's no good candle, forget it. I will go into daily. I'll go into daily. I'll see if there's a good zone in daily candle. Can you make out this, friends? Rally base, drop base rally, sorry. When I went into daily time frame, initially it was 20% risk. It has come down to some 10% risk. From daily frame, if I go to hourly now, if I go into early time frame, see what happens. Can you make out, friends? This is a bullish engulfing. This is a bullish engulfing pattern. It's a V shape. So I'll take the midpoint. I'll mark the zone. This is an untested zone. So this is an hourly fellow. So from 20% risk in a monthly zone, it came to almost 10% in daily, and it came to almost 5% in hourly. See, if I go further inside, I can keep going, friends. I can keep going. 25th October 2015. Okay. 25th October 2015. 25th October 2015. 25th. Okay. Now, can you make out this, friends? Look at this. Drop, base, base, rally. This is actual point of action. Actual point of action. That is where the price almost reversed. Now what happened? 2.5% is the risk. Okay. There is another zone here. Rally, base, base, rally, base, rally. This is another zone. Rally, base, 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 rally. This is another zone. A zone will have multiple zone inside. Okay. So in case of positional, you have that cushion. So once you are risking, there are two ways to increasing your win rate. Why? Well, number one, increasing the target. Number two, reducing the risk. Reducing risk is price action. Positional trading is comparatively easy. So even trading 1:5 risk reward also is not that complex. But let's be realistic and reasonable. Let's not talk in illusion. Okay, let's all now target with one mission, single point agenda, 50% win rate, 1:3. Okay, that is what we need to target. To start with, every one of you, all the beginners here, even if you achieve 30% win rate with 1:3, you are in the game. You are profitable. You are much superior to 90% or 99% of the traders who started with you this year in trading. Give it time, give more time to learning. Definitely we will reach a good level. Okay, it is always rational to trade options at zones. In all the demand zones, go and buy call options. In all the supply zones, go and buy put options. No problem. My only concern is some stocks will not have good liquidity. Your slippages would be more. But blindly don't go and buy options, because the options are different. All these telegram traders who don't even understand the concept of trading, they give tipping. Buy 100 rupees. Okay, money double tomorrow. You can't do that. It is as good as a roadside vegetable vendor, taking 1,000 rupees, going to the market and sell all the vegetables and earn 500 rupees and say, hey, today my return on investment is 50%. If return on investment is 50% in one day, how much is 20 days? 1,000%. How about 1 year? So it's not like 10,000, 1 lakh% in a year. Can Reliance Retail does that? Can ShopRite do it? So one trade is just an accident. So such things are all highly immature and unrealistic stuffs. Those are the things which always lure innocent retail investors. If people can make money double every day, why should they waste time? If I really have a money doubling scheme, definitely I don't have time for anybody here. I'll directly go to Citibank, ask for 100 crores loan. And we have Chanda Kochar who can help us with all such loans in ICICI Bank now. Okay, my friends, superb. Thank you very much for your valuable time today. So, sure, Sanjeev, I'll have a look at it. So let's sign off for today. It's a quite a productive day. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. I've tried to do justice. Next week I'll come back with lot more preparations and we'll connect again next week. Meanwhile, I request every one of you to send your feedbacks either to me personally or in the group, whatever, whichever is comfortable to you. Okay, so we had 70 students almost in the class. I want at least 50%, that is 35 feedbacks I need for the last 2 days. Okay, feel free to critique. I'm very open for criticism. I'm very happy to take any positive feedback. And I'm waiting for Gautam Mitra's post on, because he's an amazing critic. He at least makes critique and gives some good recommendations. Okay, and it all these critics will help me to improve i3t3. I have already told you, your guys first batch are always the victims and the second batch is the privileged lots. Okay, so I'll try to keep the sessions more powerful in the times to come. I look forward for every one of your feedback. Great. Now we will wind up for the day. The last video, this particular video would be shared tomorrow morning only, because my colleagues have left from the office. So we will connect again next week. All your questions, queries, shoot me privately. And one more very important aspect, I am going to stay back in office after a small coffee break. Anybody has any issues, all the last 3 days of concerns, any technical issues on AmiBroker, website, data, everything, shoot me today only, because from tomorrow I'll again go offline. I will not be available to anybody, because next 5 days is very crucial for me to prepare an excellent advanced training session. Okay, today I'm available for the rest of the day. Feel free to trouble me. I'm more than happy to address. If there's anything which we can definitely take up tomorrow. Thank you very much, friends, and have a fantastic evening. I'll connect with you again next week. Please do not forget to send your feedbacks. I want them. Okay, it's very important for me. It hardly takes 2 minutes for every one of you. So all the 70 fellows, 70 friends, sorry. Okay, I look forward for a response from you. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.